All right, I'm going to tell you my favorite way to fish a pool with a streamer, and it's pretty simple. Um, it's something that I use as a tactic on a regular basis, and that is I start stripping my streamers across the feeding lanes of the pool. So the feeding lanes are typically in the direction of the flow of the water. Even though the flow may be very minor in some pools, it might be a massive pool that has very little flow in it. There are underwater currents that bring those feeding lanes into play. So always think of those. So I do that. The next is I start to zone my pool into sections, very much like a grid, and I start to give 2 to 3 casts per zone, and I alter my strips. The last thing I do is I alter the depth of my fly. And so a lot of times I fish with a sinking line. And that sinking line, I might use different counts to get to different zones and find out where the fish are. And if I start picking up everything on an 8 count fish, I know that's where the fish are laying at that time. And I'll start using that more commonly across the various aspects of the zone within my pool. So there you go. Strip across your feeding lanes, break it into a zone, 2 to 3 casts per zone, and then try to alter your depth and your retrieval method, whether it's a jerk retrieve or some other type of retrieve. We'll see you next time.